just because of what happened, he needed to come out and debunk this. And appreciation goes to everybody who has actually done one or two things about the particular publication that comes out that came out earlier on yesterday. The critical thinkers, all the hosts, and every other person, people reposting, all the blogs and all the platforms talking about it to, say it out there that this is nothing but fake news. Thank you so much. Appreciation goes to everybody. Let me quickly go ahead and interpret for the sake of those that do not understand Yoruba. Though my own network was kind of fluctuating at the beginning, but basically, before I go to any other thing that Baba said, the reason why Baba came out once again is because of the publication that came out from Punch. And here, Baba has said he did not grant any interview. He did not grant any interview. And he did not understand, or he does not understand the reason why Punch will go ahead and publish a news that he said some of the all of the things that were written out in this publication. He said he doesn't understand. He didn't grant any interview, and he wasn't expecting Punch, based on their integrity. He wasn't expecting them to actually publish a news like this. He said it's such a pity that a media house like this will be used to publish this propaganda, this fake news, because we are now moving closer to the truth, and it's such a pity, and he wasn't expecting such kind of publication from them, because he never granted any interview to them. And checking the interview, there was a place when they were trying to quote Baba Mohbad, and he said they shouldn't quote him when he has not even spoken, and he did not grant any interview to any media house, not even Punch, not even any other media houses out there. Now Baba went ahead and said the first time he met Naira, Naira told Baba that Mohbad was using an account that does not belong to him, just as Naira Marley revealed in his interview on YouTube that the first time he met, Baba said the first time he met Naira Marley, that was what Naira Marley told him, that Mo was using an account that does not carry his name, and when it got to a time he had to tell Mohbad, just like Naira said in the interview, that no, I can no longer, we can no longer pay you into this account. You have to go and open an account of your own that carries your name. And when Baba said when he now met Mo, he confronted him and asked, is it true that you are using someone else's account? You are using your partner's mother's account? And Mo said he now that he has opened his own account, that he's no longer using the account. Baba said that was the first time he met Naira Marley, that he did not discuss any of such thing, maybe bully or whatever, according to what they're saying. I don't want to be repeating it so that I don't give it relevance. Also, Baba said he's not sure those that are actually behind this particular publication, because he didn't expect anybody to actually put out a publication like this. He is not sure those that are actually behind the publication, that he is not sure. He said, apart from all of these things, that he has submitted a petition against those people that embalm Mohbad. But the funniest part of it is that when they went to the police station to actually hear the case, at the end of everything, they used the official escort to lead these people back home. The people that Baba petitioned concerning the embalmment. Baba said, to his greatest surprise, when they were leaving the police station, they escorted those people. Official escort was the one that took those people back to their house. And up till now, they have refused to do anything about the embalmment. Up till today, they are just dangling. They even refuse to pay attention to the case of the embalmment. Baba said some of the testimony that Baba has been talking about before, some of the testimony that Baba has said before, is also almost the same thing that he repeated. He said he got to the mortuary with the girlfriend, not knowing that the girlfriend has the doctor's report with her. When the mortuary attendant requested for the doctor's report to be brought forward, she refused to bring it forward. The Mohbad's partner refused to bring out the doctor's report, even after she had collected it from the hospital. And every other person was there. The Arusha was there, the Mohbad's partner was there, but at the end of the day, they didn't give him the doctor's report so that he will be able to present it, so that Mohbad's body will be kept in the mortuary. So after that, he left them in that place, and just like he has been saying from the beginning, he left them in the place and he went back home. But to his greatest surprise, he began to hear news, just like every one of us. We've been hearing that it was Baba that bought the coffin, it was Baba that bought the casket, whereas at the end of the day, we saw some two people who going up and down pricing casket, which casket should be used, just as though Mohbad is their sibling. Baba also went ahead and said the police refused to ask critical question or crucial question concerning the testimony of the driver, when the driver said he had a noise in the middle of the night at about 3 o'clock. That would be the middle of the night, Monday morning, that he had a noise. The police refused to ask a question about the noise. The police refused to ask question when the driver said at about 9 o'clock in the morning, he first received a call that he should report himself to the police station. At about 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday, he also received another call that Mo was already dead. But the police refused to ask the question, critical question concerning that particular testimony. The court, the coroner inquest, refused to pay attention to that particular testimony from the driver, stating clearly that at about 9 o'clock in the morning, that's Monday, the 11th of September 2023, that he received a call that he should report himself to the police station. And at about 12 p.m. the same Monday, he also received another call that Mo was dead, that they paid no attention to the testimony and the testimony of other people, including the doctor and including the every other person, just like the nurse. The police refused, and the court, the coroner inquest, also refused to pay attention to that. Also, Baba went ahead and stated categorically clear that he never granted any interview. It is the wickedness of the wicked that is behind this particular publication, that he never ever granted such interview to any media or with any media house. Also, it stated clearly that this is nothing but fake news, and fake news. They shouldn't have done something like this based on their reputation, and they shouldn't have done something like this based on the fact that a media house is not supposed to publish propaganda, but to publish news that are edifying to the society, or news that have concrete evidence to back them up. That this is fake news, that he never granted any interview to any media house. Anji, Kudagobe. Kinji? Anji, Kudagobe. Sorry about that. At this, Baba also said that at this junction that he has his name to protect, and based on that, he needs to speak clearly that he never granted any interview to any body, anybody, maybe a media house, an individual, or anyone. He has his name to protect, and people should not quote him when he has not spoken. He said also that people kept on asking him, when is Mo going to be buried? When is Mo going to be buried? When is Mo going to be buried? But he is answering that question to the general public now, saying we still don't have. That up till now, we cannot say this is what is behind the death of Mohbad, or who is behind the death of Mohbad, or what really killed Mohbad. At least on the official level that we cannot say at precisely that this is what killed Mohbad. So the question of when is Mohbad going to be buried is not a question that we should be coming out now. The question that should be coming out is what killed Mohbad. And number two, he said we are yet to do the DNA. That the DNA is yet to be done. So we should not be in a hurry talking about when we are going to bury, when he's going to be buried, when Mohbad is going to be buried. That we should not be in a hurry. We should take everything precept upon precept, line upon line. As we settle this a little in this place, we settle that a little in that place. When we get to the place, Mo's body is going to be buried. On the 9th of September, Baba is going to be at the court to hear for the DNA hearing. Also, Baba said clearly that Naira was not in Nigeria and Mohbad actually died in the house. That when Mo died, Naira was not in Nigeria. So we should separate the wheat from the chaff. We are talking about what killed Mohbad. That is our interest. Our interest is what is it that killed Mohbad. That's what we are focusing on. So people should not mix it up. And in line with that, people should not use Baba Mohbad to fight Naira Marley's battle. If you have issue with Naira Marley, don't use Baba Mohbad to fight Naira Marley's battle. If you have issue with Naira Marley, focus on Naira Marley. Don't use Baba Mohbad to fight Naira Marley's battle. Baba said now that God is exposing them, he doesn't understand the reason why Punch will be the one that will publish this kind of news to the general public. They are the people using their accounts, to collect Mohbad's money, and they are in the business of manipulation again. Baba stated here that from all angles, the people that are using their account to collect money on behalf of Mohbad is perceiving that these are the people that are behind collecting money through Mohbad's through their own account. The people that are after the royalty, because you have hardly will you ever hear Baba Mohbad say anything about royalty, but it is crystal clear now that it looks as though the people that are interested, really interested in the royalty, are actually the people that are behind this particular publication, are the people that are behind this particular propaganda and this fake news. Also, that that they are the ones that are behind this journey of manipulation, and the general public should pay deaf ear to it. Papa said he can't sleep whenever he remembers the death of Mohbad, and now that God is exposing them, some people still want to bring the pain back to him. Some people just don't want us to get justice for Mohbad, but at the end of the day, we're going to get justice for Mohbad. Baba said, while using that medium to appreciate people, Baba said God has raised some people to reveal the secret. So we cannot allow these manipulators, we cannot allow these fake people, we cannot allow these people that are after Mohbad's royalty and they are not even Mohbad's family, we cannot allow them to have a free day. We must counter them and we must debunk everything, and that's the reason why he is all out today to say he is not one of those that he didn't grant any interview at all. He did not grant any interview. That God has raised people to reveal the secret, and we believe more secrets are going to be exposed as far as justice for Mohbad is concerned. Papa also said that the authorities are yet to do anything about every other. The authorities are yet to do anything about why were they in a hurry to take Mohbad back home, even when the doctor or the hospital told them to take the body to the mortuary? That the police and the authorities refused to do anything about that, refused to ask the question of why did they take the body back home, against the instruction of the doctor. He also said this is fake news and we should not pay any attention, give any credence to it. Mo died in the house. I'm not sure Naira knows. Baba said he's not even sure if Naira Marley knows the house that Mohbad was living, Mohbad lives in before he died, but Mo died in the house. Just like I said, Baba said, let's separate the chaff from the wheat. He died in the house, and we want to know what happened to him in the house. Baba said the girlfriend's and mother's account was used to receive payment from Naira Marley until Naira was the one that frowned against it. That that Naira Marley already told him at the beginning, the first time he met him, just like I said earlier, that if Naira Marley is repeating it now, he doesn't have any problem with it. What Baba is actually concerned about is what killed his son. That is what Naira Marley, that's what Baba is concerned about for now, which is the paramount thing, the primary thing to him. Baba said God is intentionally exposing the wickedness of the wicked. And when we say the wickedness of the wicked, you and I know the people that is for. A proverb says, Baban went ahead to say, a proverb in Yoruba says, we know the character of a cat, we know the character of a goat, we can say this is the character of a lion, you can say this is the character of any animal that you can, that you have come across. But there is one thing that is not certain. There is one thing that is so painful, is that you cannot predict human being. You cannot predict human being in the sense that somebody cannot lose his son, and at the end of the day, you are still bringing the man pain. If it is in the animal kingdom, Baba perceives that will not happen. But it's such a pity that human beings are the ones that are behaving in such a way that even some animals will not even behave. He lost his son. At the end of the day, they are still bringing pain to him, and they are still tarnishing his image, and they are still ruining the process of getting justice for Mohbad. Baba said, as I begin to round up, that all the friends that Mohbad brought closer to himself, that it is such a pity that they could not come out to say any positive thing that is going to help the justice for Mohbad. All of the friends that Mohbad moved closer with, all of the friends that he brought closer to himself, at least since justice for Mohbad started, they have not been able to come out to say, this is something that we noticed, this is at least something that we've seen that is going to help the justice for Mohbad. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it is justice for Mohbad that we want, and it is justice for Mohbad that we're going to get. But the basic thing today, the primary reason why Baba came out today, is to debunk the lie based on the publication that Punch released, and it's such a pity that they will, at the early hour of today, it's such a pity that Punch, a reputable media house, would publish a news that does not have that cannot be backed up by any evidence, and it's such it's such a bad one coming from the media house like that. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all for your time.
Yeah.
Before we continue, Daddy, did I miss anything?
The only angle that you don't mention, that's blood aspects.
Okay, sir.
Side so with Jube, and which Mohbad Mount Junior confirm it also. And another thing, I'm using this opportunity to call the Lagos State, help me to find justice for my son, because since then they just can't me go Abuja with nothing. I'm expecting them over a month now. They say they will call Lagos State. I didn't see anything. Please help me interpret. About the mo ti jẹ́ carpenter ni ẹ̀ka. Mo lọ sí Abuja pé kọ́ bá mi wá ikú tó pa ọmọ yìí. Wọ́n ní wọ́n máa pe Lagos State over a month. Wọ́n ò tí ì pe Lagos State.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing one of the things I missed when Baba was talking that I was supposed to interpret is the fact that the blood aspect. When Baba got into the house, he said he saw Juve soaked with blood, and he is not the only one that saw it. Mrs. Folashade, which is Mohbad's auntie, testified to it, and also Mrs. Folashade, which is Mohbad's auntie, when she granted an interview with VDM, also confirmed it and said it was our own sister, which will be Mohbad's mom, that actually washed the duvet that was soaked with blood. And up till now, the authority are yet to do anything about that particular evidence alone that yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 persons, based on the coroner inquest, based on Mrs. Folashade's testimony, and based on what Baba Mohbad said, even at the coroner inquest, the authorities are yet to do anything about the blood. And this is not just a small blood. Even for Mrs. Folashade to have said that our own sister, which is Mohbad's mom, was the one that actually washed the duvet that was soaked with blood, that should tell everybody that it's not something small. It's something that the authorities should have actually paid attention to, and not Baba Mohbad, who is a carpenter, reminding them of their work or the angle that they should pay attention to. Also, he said he has been to Abuja, but up till now they are yet to do anything about the Abuja, everything that he took to Abuja, all of the testimonies, all of the evidences that he submitted, that they are yet to do anything in Abuja. When he went to the police headquarters there, that they are yet to do anything, and he is expecting them to actually take action, because he went there with every necessary things that would lead the police to the right angle, with all of these questions that Baba has raised. He went there with all of those things, but up till now the authorities are yet to do anything tangible concerning these particular testimonies. Even this particular journey that he went to Abuja for, up to now he is yet to receive any tangible thing from it. That the government should rise up and help him get justice for his son. They should not look at him because he is just a carpenter, so they wouldn't give him justice. Being in Nigeria, a Nigerian, he deserves to get justice for his son. No Nigerian is greater than any other Nigerian. No individual in Nigeria is greater than any other person in Nigeria, in the same country that we are all in. We are all citizens, and being a carpenter does not diminish his right as an individual. Being a carpenter does not reduce his right. His right is to get justice for his son. So Baba is urging the government to rise up and help him out and do the proper thing, not just help, but do the proper thing, which he believes, if the proper things are done. For instance, if questions about the duvet is asked, if question about why Mohbad was taken back home against the doctor's advice was asked, if questions were asked about the embalming, if questions were asked about those that are going up and down to price casket, if questions were asked about the driver's testimony stating that about 9 o'clock he received a call that he should report to the police station, and at about 12 o'clock he also received a call that Mohbad was dead. If questions were asked by this authority, by the people even in Abuja or whether in Lagos or any other places, if the authorities are doing the right thing, he definitely believes that he's going to get justice for his son. We want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. We're going to be bringing people up, but ladies and gentlemen, when you are coming up, I will give the how it's gonna go ahead. But before we bring people up, ladies and gentlemen, Sanalaide, you want to say something before we continue? Then we'll go to